let's go through our breathing. So nice and tall, shoulders down and back, chin slightly tucked in. I want you to inhale, zipping up through that pelvic floor as if you're stopping yourself going to the toilet. Exhale, bring your ribs to hips. So if you put your thumb underneath your ribs, fingers on top of your hips, and try and bring those two together on the exhale. So inhale, zip up. Exhale, ribs to hips. Inhale, zip up. Exhale, ribs to hips. Inhale, zip up. Exhale, ribs to hips. Okay, let's get started with this. Just some marching on the spot. When you lift your leg, I really want you to feel that abdominal connection. So we're going to warm up the shoulders by moving our arms and warming up our legs and our abdominals. So really keep these abdominals nice and tight as you lift and lower the leg. So we'll just be here for almost a minute here. Make your breath noisy so it reminds you to really bring those ribs to hips, using those abdominals to lift up the legs. Squeezing your shoulders as you move those arms. Let's work that body. As you bring your arms back, think about squeezing between your shoulder blades. So working those upper postural muscles as well. Think nice and tall through the spine as you're lifting up and lowering. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this time we're going to bring our legs out. So slide them along the mat. As we come back in, just close your fists. Out. Once again, squeezing between the shoulder blades as you bring those elbows back. Chest is proud. Shoulders down and back. Nice and tall through the spine. And then you're squeezing your abdominals. Bring those ribs to hips. Squeezing your biceps, your triceps. For 5, 4, 3, and 2. And last one. Okay, now we're going to come out to the sides. I want you to lift your arms up just to shoulder height, squeezing those shoulders. So slide that leg out to the side. And then the other one. The whole time thinking about your posture. Squeezing those abdominals. Using those abdominals, feeling that connection between your legs and your abdominals. As you draw them out and in. Keep using that breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. This time we're going to do a similar thing, but jumping jack. So you've actually got to lift your feet off the mat. So you really need to secure your abdominals. So let's go out and in. So little jumping jacks. So lift those abdominals. Really brace that core as you lift the feet off the mat. Think about your posture, nice and tall through the spine, shoulders down and back. Squeezing your shoulders as well. Toning those upper arms. Keep breathing. Ribs to hips, ribs to hips. those abdominals. And 1. Okay. Let's do a little stretch while we're here. So come back in the chair now and let's put our hands behind us, our chair, and just keep the knees forward and just a little spinal twist. Shoulders still down and back, nice and tall through the spine. Nice deep breaths. Let's go over to the other side. Let's do a little soft shoulder stretch while we're here. So grab your elbow and push the elbow towards your chest. Now let's bring that elbow over our head. And then the other side, bring that elbow towards the chest. And then over your head. Okay, shake that out. Okay, a little bit more abdominal work here. So put your hands behind your head. So we're just going to lift up one leg at a time. But as you lift it up, really think squeezing ribs to hips. So inhale, zip up through that pelvic floor. Exhale, lift that leg. Shh. And lower. Shh. And lower. Keep your posture. Squeeze ribs to hips. You should really be feeling this in the abdominals as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep long through that spine. Let's keep this going. Make your breath noisy if that helps to remind you to squeeze ribs to hips. Let's go for 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring our elbow towards the knee, so opposite elbow, opposite knee, as we twist and lower. So exhale and lower. So now we're working those oblique muscles. So try and keep the elbows out wide so you're not bringing the elbow down, you're twisting at the waist here. More. 4, 2, and 1. Okay, shake that off. Okay, we're going to bring one leg up now, and we're just going to lift and lower. Just a little movement, but really feel more the lower abdominals working here as you lift and lower. Keep your posture, shoulders down and back. Keep squeezing ribs to hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Let's go to the other side. Stretching out that leg, lift and lower. Keep those shoulders back, keep long through the spine. Working those quad muscles there too. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. Okay, come for a little bit more in your chair. You're going to do double leg now. So bent knees, and we're going to just bring this upper body back a little bit further when we put the legs down. So legs up and down, legs up and down, legs up and down. Inhale down, exhale ribs to hips. Keep going, and I'll turn on the side, show you what I'm doing here. Back, back. Really keep those abdominals nice and tight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do 2 more sets of those. So resting up there, but still keeping your posture. Nice deep breaths. Coming back. Let's do that again. So, exhale, inhale. Push that belly button towards the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that back down, 1 more set. Nice deep breaths. Coming back. So go again. Inhale, zip up, exhale. If you're feeling any discomfort in that lower back, it just means you've lost that core connection, so you can come back to just lifting 1 leg at a time. Hands behind your head. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Okay, good work. We're going to finish off our abdominal exercises with some leg circles. So we're going to bring 1 leg out, stretch it out, and we're going to do some little circles. So if you can, just bring your knee out slightly so you're working a little bit of inner thigh here as well. But really feel that connection as you circle that leg with your abdominals. If you need some support, you can just hold on to the sides of the chair, but really feel that working. Let's go the other way. Keep breathing, keep holding that core nice and strong. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that back down. Okay, coming back again for the other leg. And turning that knee out so you're working a little bit of that inner thigh. Here we go. Nice little leg circles. Keep breathing. Keep pushing that belly button towards the spine. Let's go the other way. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Let's just stretch out our hammies before we go on to some glute work. So, knee, leg out in front. I'm just going to come back here a little bit. Leg out in front. Let's bend over that leg, stretching out the back of that leg. Still shoulders down and back. Think of that posture, scooping out the belly as we come forward, feeling that stretch at the back of the legs. Nice deep breaths. Now the other leg, coming forward. Okay, let's come back to standing up back of the chair here. You're going to lean forward slightly, scoop out that belly, think about shoulders down and back. Let's pick up the one leg, flex that foot, leaning forward, scoop out that belly and lift and squeeze that glute. And squeeze that glute. Thinking about your posture, shoulders down and back, think long through the spine and keep those hips totally still. So as you lift that leg, I don't want you lifting the hip. So you're just hinging from this hip joint here. And squeezing that glute. Don't lock this standing knee. And looking straight ahead down towards the chair. For 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold it up here, we're going to pulse and really squeeze that glute, those hammies, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to bring this chair a little bit more forward. Now we're just going to lift and lower straight leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep those hips perfectly still, parallel to the chair. Keep breathing, keep squeezing ribs to hips on that out breath. Squeeze that glute, squeeze your abdominals. Keep your upper body relaxed, shoulders down and back. Don't lock that standing leg. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to bend both knees. Bring this leg in and squeeze your abdominals and lift back out. Bend both knees, squeeze, lift back out. Lift back out. Lift back out. Feel those abdominals working. Squeezing ribs to hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise on this side, we're going to bring the leg out towards the side. Don't lock that standing leg. We can lift our body up a little bit more here. So don't hitch up that hip. Keep those hips perfectly still. Squeeze that glute. Keep working your abductors and adductors here. So really control the leg out, control the leg in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go over to the other side. Don't lock the standing knee. Pick up this leg, flex the foot, bring it up and down. And squeeze that glute. Keep your posture nice and long through that spine. Using your abdominals, using your breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out there and pulse it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeezing that glute. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's just go up and down with that straight leg. Don't lock that standing knee. Keep those hips perfectly still and just squeeze that glute. Keep using your breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring in, bend both knees and then lengthen it out. And in and out. Exhale, ribs to hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to bring this out to the side and back in. Keep those hips still. You're just hinging from that hip joint as it goes out, back in, out, and in. Control it out, control it back in. Scooping out that belly. Thinking of your posture. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake out those legs. We're going to do a little bit of arm work with your light weights or water bottles, whatever you've got here. Nice and tall, shoulders down and back, sitting forward slightly in your chair. Now, if you have any shoulder issues, you're probably best not to use your light weights to begin with. So we're going to start with bringing our arms up towards the ceiling and down, squeezing between your shoulder blades. So up, lengthen through your fingers, and as you come down, hands into a fist. Up, squeeze between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulders, squeeze that upper back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're going to come and squeeze our chest. So we're going to bring our elbows as close as we can together and back out. So squeeze that chest, back out. Squeeze that chest, back out. You might find that you don't need weights to begin with. You can use weights the next time. So squeeze that chest. Keep your posture. Keep using your abdominals on the out breath. Squeeze ribs to hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those elbows down, and we're going to lift the elbows up just to shoulder height and back down. So squeeze those shoulders. Elbows are slightly bent here. Think nice and long through the spine. Keep using your abdominals on that out breath. Squeeze ribs to hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this time we're going to bring our weights on the top of our palms here as we come out, and then bring our elbows locked into our waist, and then we go out. Bring them forward and then push forward. Bring them out and then push out. Forward, push forward, out. Posture, breath, abdominals. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. tricep work. So we're going to keep our elbows locked into our waist. Bring your weights down. Have the head of the weight towards the front of the room. And as you come up, you're going to twist that weight where the heads are to the sides of the room. Come back down and then twist back up. So really keep those elbows locked in there so you really isolate that bicep. Keep breathing. Keep thinking ribs to hips on that out breath. Keep those shoulders down and back, nice and tall through the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it halfway and pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep those elbows locked into your waist, pulse. Keep those shoulders down and back, nice and tall through the spine. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not finished there. We're going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep nice and tall through the spine. 10 more. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing those abdominals. 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, let's work on our tricep here. So let's turn towards the side of the chair here. One foot in front of the other. Now this time we're going to lift our elbow up and we're going to keep our elbow here. I don't want that elbow coming down. We want to really isolate that tricep, the back of the arm here. So keep the elbow in and up. And we're going to bring that arm out and back. So it's just the forearm that's moving. You can really feel that in the back of the arm. Keep breathing. Still think about your posture. Scooping out the belly, shoulders down and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go over to the other side. Bring that elbow up, that's where it stays. Bring that elbow in towards the body, so not out here, towards the body, and lift that forearm. So just bending from the elbow backwards and forwards. Keep your posture. Keep thinking ribs to hips on the out breath. 10 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake that out. There's only one more to go. We're going to bring the weights down beside our feet here, and we're going to keep our body nice and tall through the spine. Chest is proud. We're going to lift up these weights and bring the elbows out to the side, really squeezing between the shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Scoop out that belly. Don't let it just fall out there. Inhale, exhale. 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. leave those weights down. Let's lift up, shake out those hands. Okay, let's do another twist again. So bring both hands around to one side of the chair, keeping our knees forward. And let's twist here. Nice deep breaths, keep the shoulders down. Let's go over to the other side. Okay, we're going to bring our right ankle onto our left knee and lean forward as far as you can. You'll feel that in the glutes. Still keeping shoulders down and back, still keeping those abdominals activated. Let's bring that same leg out for another little hamstring stretch. So stretch that foot out, flex the foot and come down. Keeping shoulders back, keeping your posture, scooping out the belly. Nice deep breaths. Coming back up, left ankle onto right leg. Right knee and coming forward, chest towards that leg. Bring that foot down, stretch it out in front, shoulders down and back as you come forward, stretching out that leg, feeling that hamstring stretch. Flex the foot. Let's bring our head to one side, stretching out the hand down beside the chair. So right ear to the left, right shoulder, and bringing the left hand down. Go the other side, so right hand down, left ear to the left shoulder. Scooping out that belly, still shoulders down and back. Lifting up, let's turn our head to one side. Let's turn our head to the other side. Let's roll our shoulders one way, 2 and 3, and back the other way, 1, 2 and 3. Let's do some nice deep breaths in, lifting hands up and then coming forward, scooping out that belly, lifting up, exhale, scooping out that belly, lifting up, and exhale. And we are done. Lovely.